I'll tell you what, this Dell computer does not know how to spell. It's weird. It's like it doesn't know a lot of words that it should. Like for instance, like abbreviations like BCE or AD, it doesn't have it in here. I have to add it to the dictionary, which is weird. You know what I mean? BC, like before Christ, error, just stuff like that. It's not in here, so I have to add it to the dictionary, which is not a problem, but my fault. Wi-Fi. I'm at McDonald's and it's not working. It's working on my computer because I'm doing my schoolwork, but it's not working on my phone. It's weird.
I'm not sure I understand.
So I switched phones. My least favorite thing to do for school is type. Least favorite. All these freaking names. I'm grateful I found Wi-Fi for today. Because of where my computer was, I had to switch up everything, so I didn't know if I would even have Wi-Fi. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Will you do my classwork for me, please? Seriously don't know how I hold it together. I don't know how I hold it together. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Oh. I've been up since 3:30. It was cold. So that's what woke me up, is that it was cold. And then I had to use the bathroom. I'm living out of a car. That's a whole process in the middle of the night. This computer doesn't even know the word I've. Apostrophe V-E. How does it not know that? It's a Dale. Weird. No wonder people can't spell. The damn computer don't even know how to help them. So weird. I've? That's a whole word. It doesn't know basic words like AD, BCE, things that should be in here. That was the new one. Good morning. work out. Apparently it doesn't know what I'm is either. I am me. I am. I'm. It doesn't have that on there either. Anyone coming here with drama is going to be blocked. You come here with drama and you're going to be blocked. If you were blocked, it's probably because you're fake. Nobody cares. Do you not see what I'm doing? Who gives a fuck? Some of y'all are so dumb, y'all don't even recognize that the reason I'm in this situation is because all I care about is my situation. And other people are out here trying to destroy me because they're jealous. I'm sitting here doing schoolwork and y'all come over here with bullshit. Nobody cares. God. Get you some. The only thing you should care about is what you're doing in your life and how you are bringing people to God. That's it. Anything outside of that is evil. Some of y'all are too caught up on these worldly things. Worldly things that are irrelevant. All of this is irrelevant. Good morning. Anyone being problematic will be blocked. So I had it in lowercase, and it... This computer is so weird. So weird. I want to be playing in a tree right now. Lady sent me an email talking about, oh, you're on my phone. Lady sent me an email talking about a job interview, trying to set up a job interview. I said, lady, I can't do an interview. I don't have a car anymore. Oh, God. So funny. She was trying to set it up for, like, next week. And I said, yeah, I won't be able to make it there. I said, and actually, I said, I have a very important appointment this coming week. I said, and I don't even know how I'm going to get to that. I said, so I can't commit to a job interview when I don't have a car, and I'm sorry. I said, yeah, and this was from 3 months ago. I filled out an application at this place 3 months ago, and they just got back to me trying to set up an interview for like a week out, which would technically be 2 weeks out if today is Monday. She was talking about next week. So that would technically be almost 2 weeks. Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'd forgot I'd even applied, you know, because I've applied to 40-something thousand jobs. So I forgot I even applied. But anyways, I found it funny. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, sorry to hear that. Hope things get better. People are funny. People are so funny. It's comical because of how stupid the statement is. You ever read so long the words start to blend together? This paper goes as part of my overall grade. Then I have a test on Friday that goes towards part of my grade. So far, I'm making straight A's, so that's good. I've had a B. My first test, I made a B, and then I started making A's. I got my grade back for my first essay. I made a 102 on it, which is the highest score that you can get. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mary, thank you. Oh my God, these freaking names. My ADHD needs stick figures, not names. I can't remember names, but if it was stick figures with little top hats that were specific to them, I'd have it in the bag. That's how ADHD works. We can remember pictures, but God, we can't remember names. That name has 14 letters in it. Jesus Christ. I'm going to call the school today and ask them what happens with my tuition if I'm forced to drop out. SYSTEM. Because my tuition was free, but that was only because I was given like a grant. And I don't know with me dropping out, if I'm forced to drop out, which I probably will be, let's be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be forced to pay that loan back that was free. Do you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of schools do in fact do it that way. So the way they look at it is that they gave you an opportunity, they paid for your schooling, and you still fudged it up. They don't care about the external factors that I'm homeless. They don't care about the external factors that YouTube is ripping me off with my pay. They don't care about the external factors. That's not their business, and I understand that completely. I am completely understanding to the fact if they drop the tuition on me. It just sucks because I have zero debt. So other than this truck, which, you know, I can't do nothing about. I'm hoping that by continuing my schoolwork and getting my assignments met, that maybe they'll show some grace on me. And they watch my channel, so at least one of my professors does. So they are fully aware of my circumstances, which is why I was allowed this grant. Oh, this is killing me, Holmes. The reading. It's the reading, man. It's the freaking names. Can we not just stick to Sarah's and Jessica's and Jonathan's and Michael's, please? Bless you. I found a nicotine patch. I'm not even supposed to be smoking that. Oh my God, y'all want to hear something crazy? Sorry, I was something. They had the name Israel printed in here. You know that crazy girl, Greta Thunberg or whatever, that crazy girl? Do you know she's on a boat right now headed towards Palestine to take them food and water? I wonder if they'll kill her. She's on a boat right now to Palestine. That Greta Thunberg, y'all know who I'm talking about. Crazy girl. The climate activist girl. She's on a boat to Palestine. I wonder if they'll kill her. The chances are about 50-50. These people have no clue who they're dealing with. It's crazy. Gay people over here repping for Palestine. But they call me stupid. Okay. Yeah. So I wonder what's going to happen. I'm literally like clutching my pearls waiting for the boat to dock to see what happens. They're either A, going to tear her head off and make a martyr out of her and put her head on a stick, or B, they'll welcome her with open arms because she's a political figure at this point and they want their cries heard. So they'll use her as a pawn in their game. So either A, they'll kill her, or B, they'll use her as a pawn in their game. There's only two options. There's no in between. That's who you're dealing with. Do they want to use you or do they want to kill you? Because if they don't want to use you, then they're going to kill you anyways. Reminds me of that stupid girl that went on camelback through the Middle East. Remember when I reported on that? And the Taliban rolled up on her? I can't say what I'm in school for. I can't talk about anything personal. Every time I do, the trolls call and get me fired from my job. They try to get my food stamps cut off, which I don't get anymore. I can't talk about school because this was a gift from God, and they'll call and try to mess up my schooling. They've called and gotten me fired from jobs. Why would you think that I would want to tell y'all what I'm going to school for, where I'm going to school, and how I got this money to go to school? When every time I talk about something, y'all call and get me fired. Y'all call the sheriff's department and said I was going to kill myself. Y'all call the gym and say that I'm going to harm people. Y'all call and make up all kinds of lies. Why would I want to tell you what I'm going to school for and where? If you haven't noticed, because clearly you haven't, I stopped telling y'all personal information 3 months ago. Nobody listens though. That's the problem. God granted me with this opportunity. He made a way for my schooling to be paid for 2 years while I completed my associates. $22,000 worth of tuition was covered. And since I can't pay my truck payment, I might be stuck with that debt now. I don't know how that works. I wasn't anticipating this. I figured that by now, since my numbers were going up, can you believe that? 200 and would it say 56% increase? Almost 4 million views this month, and I don't even make $1,000 check. And they actually sent me a post. It said, your hard work is paying off. Yeah, I know. Publishing more helped your channel get over 238% more views than usual. Almost 4 million views this month. So I figured that since my views were getting better and my checks were going up a little more, that I'd be able to afford my truck, and I can't. So it's as simple as that. As simple as that. That LibreOffice works so much better than Microsoft Word. It's kind of crazy. Oh, God. My back. My back. Ugh. I gotta go in here and use the bathroom. I don't know if they'll let me or if they're okay with it, but I gotta do it. Bathroom break. Hello. Y'all, my phone's probably gonna stop working because I gotta take my computer back to storage now because I can't risk losing my computer. My truck's up for repossession. That's what I was gonna do. Come on, man. Oh, girl. So loud. These fuckers are gonna put me to sleep. No, we're not in good standing, and I don't want to be because y'all are scam artists. Oh, God. They hung up on me. They just hung up on me. Jesus Christ. Let's start from scratch.
Thank you for calling out. Just so you know, we'll record this call for quality assurance purposes.
Good. Me too, girl. Me too.
You can also access your account and
no, I can't. You guys lock me out.
Going online to ally.com and logging into your auto financing account. To make a payment over the phone, press 1.
Nope.
Or stay on the line to hear more options.
Operator.
Enter your 12-digit account number or social security number, followed by...
Shit, I messed up.
You entered as a social security number, press 1. Please hold while we access your account.
Girl, I need to talk to an operator.
Just so you know, we are attempting to collect the amount our records say you owe us now. Any information we obtain will be used for that purpose.
Girl.
As a courtesy,
I need an operator.
Like to remind you.
Operator.
Hang tight, and an associate will be with you shortly.
Oh, God.
Calling. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Please hold for the next available agent. Your call is important to us. Please hold for the next available agent.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for calling. Call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Please hold for the next available agent. Thank you for calling the One Solution. My name is Wandana. May I have your ally account number and public social security number? Regarding the amount our records say you owe us now. Any information we obtain will be used for that purpose. Your account is behind for 63 days for the amount of $2,192.05.
Right.
Are you calling me today?
No, don't even ask for money. No, I'm calling to see when you're going to repossess. I'm calling to see when you're going to repossess the vehicle so that I can go ahead and make arrangements to have it cleaned out.
Okay, so now your account is behind for 3 months and...
My account is behind for 2 months. My account is behind for 2 months because you messed up paperwork in January and February, and I have the receipts. I'm not arguing about this. I called to be kind. So please allow me to be kind by informing me when the truck is going to be picked up and where I can relinquish it, or how we need to take care of you guys obtaining this property.
So it takes some time to get rid of this. So if you want to surrender the vehicle now itself, I can raise a request.
Ma'am, I can't understand anything you're saying, and I have you on loud.
If you want to surrender the vehicle now itself, I can raise a request. Our concerned department will be calling you, and they will come and pick up your vehicle from your pickup address.
Thank you. How can we start that process?
I need few details. Yeah, so I need few details. Give me 1 second. May I know what is the color of the car?
The color is black.
Okay. And how is the condition of the vehicle?
Do what?
How is the condition of the truck?
It's poor. The windshield is busted. The headlight doesn't work. The front fender is dented in. There's no seats in the vehicle. And there's also other interior and exterior. It also has 156,000 miles on it.
Okay, and can you please help me with a good contact number where our department will be contacting?
So I actually live out of the vehicle. I've lived out of the vehicle for three years now. That's why I was calling, was to figure out where would be a good place to either drop the vehicle off or meet the tow truck driver so that he can repossess the vehicle, because I live out of it. So that's why I'm asking you what I should do.
Okay, so you don't know the address where the vehicle is located. So we cannot raise a request now because the vehicle is not in your possession. So to get repossessed from our department, it takes more.
I can use the address. I can use the address that's listed on the account. My old address. I can use that address.
Then only we can raise a request.
The vehicle is with me. The vehicle has been in my possession for 4 years since I bought it. I'm the primary lien holder on this vehicle. The vehicle is in my possession.
Okay, can you please help me with the address?
So you want the address where the vehicle is going to be so that y'all can repossess it, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So can I place a call on hold for 1 or 2 minutes to raise a request?
Yes, thank you.
For the vehicle?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
This is what I went through last year. They want me to drop it off at my abuser's house so that they can pick it up. They have to have the address that was on file, and that's the original address that I had 6 years ago when I bought the damn truck, and it's been 5 years. So that's where they have to pick it up from. Well, I have no way to get anywhere from there, which is why I was stranded there last time. This is the same shit, which is fine. I'm prepared this time. At least this time I realize, I can't do nothing about it. I did the best that I could. I paid the bills. I got the receipts. They won't even look at the receipts. God clearly has something better planned for me than I was planning for myself. My plan was to live out of this car for the next 5 to 10 years. Ma'am?
Thank you so much for staying on so patiently. So I just raised the request, so you will receive a call by 48 business hours, okay?
Okay.
The concerned department will be taking care of your account.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's the details. Contact from this. Sorry, get them. today?
No, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for calling Alliance Servicing. Have a good day and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I can't do nothing about it, homie. I paid my bills. I got the receipts. I showed you guys. They dick me around on paperwork. I can't even get into my online account because I co-signed on this vehicle for my abuser because I didn't have proof of income even though I was making money. So they wanted 2 names on the vehicle. I'm the primary car lien holder on the vehicle. Have been since I bought the car. I've showed those receipts. You can find them on my channel. I've done the best that I can do. Okay? It's $2,000 a month in the summer for gas in this motherfucker. Just to stay cool. We just filled up yesterday. How much was it? How much did we put in yesterday? And I'm already back on E and I have no way to get gas. I have no money for gas. This is every day. We filled up yesterday. It's all on camera. What am I supposed to do when I'm spending $1,500 to $2,000 a month on gas, $700 on a truck payment, and then $150 on insurance, and I'm only making $700 a month from YouTube? And I need gas again, and I have no money for it. This, you know, what am I supposed to do? Get upset, cry, shout, scream? It's not going to help. I did that last year, and I still ended up back on the streets. You know? I have a job. This is my job. Thank you for supporting my channel. You know? Too many people want to work jobs. Open their eyes. If you have a job, you better hold on to it. Because there's about 10 million people right now looking for a job. And every week, that number is growing. Yes, that was India, Scott. That was Allie in India. They had American jobs on American soil that Americans did. And 5 years ago, they switched those jobs overseas to India and condensed it down to 300 positions. Alley Financial Car Loans runs on less than 300 employees, and it needed over 3,000. It needed over 3,000 to operate in America. That's what happened to all of our jobs. Alley Financial is the poster child for where all our jobs went. Overseas, under the table, illegal immigration. We are so cooked. It's unbelievable that people do not see what is right in front of their faces. I think that they're living in denial. They're financing their lives on credit cards, and it's going to come to a head, and your life is going to fucking implode. And so many people right now with children are living on the streets in my exact situation, but they have children, veterans, elderly people on fixed incomes. It's just going to get worse. We have a housing crisis. We have an education crisis. We have a job crisis. We have a financial economic crisis. And now we're about to pass a bill that could send us $6 trillion into debt or save us. So exciting. We'll see what happens. We'll see which way the dominoes fall. I'm not going to sit here and entertain drama, first of all. But I'm also not going to sit here and feel sorry for myself, because I know that I did everything in my power to keep my vehicle. I've been out here trying in ways that people can't even fathom. People are lazy, and it kills them that I try. It kills them. I'm everything they wish they were. Losers. If you're not a loser, then don't be offended. If the shoe don't fit, then don't wear it. So if we have 1 million people a month going into the unemployment market, how many months will it take for everybody to be out of a job and us to be into a great, great, great depression? I don't know. I hope we don't find out, but nothing's getting better. All these little businesses are closed. Nobody's hiring. Nobody can afford rent. Nobody can afford food. Everybody's insurance is going up. And I feel like sometimes I'm the only person that cares. There's a few other. Candace, Ben. Everybody complains it's gotten so bad, but nobody does anything to fix it. I'll probably lose you on my drive. I hope nobody ever has to go through what I've been through. The foster care system, years of torture, sexual abuse, human trafficking, being kidnapped for 20 years, homelessness, the DOC, drug addiction, losing their whole family. I hope nobody ever goes through that, but I know that thousands of people do every year because I know the numbers. I know the stats. I've read the data. I know about these things better than most people because I've lived them. And it's only getting worse. So I gotta put my computer back up. Ray. I don't know why it doesn't come up. This is a brand new 5G phone. I'm looking for a public business. Is this for real? Oh my God. STORAGE. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Goddamn iPhone's gonna kill me. I'm looking for my storage building, which is a business, okay? She's been open for like a decade. Brand new iPhone. Storage. And it's not even coming up. It should have been the first one. The moment I put in storage, it should have popped up immediately because it's the closest storage building to this location. I'm in the country. There's nothing out here. As soon as I put in storage, it should have popped up. But I don't work for good. Well, I guess I do. Not in the ways I want to, because there wouldn't be no glitches in the system if I was over here creating it. I'm so proud of myself. I'm mainly proud that I woke up this morning in the mood that I did, because I literally went to bed praying, like, please just take this stress off my shoulder. I don't even want to care about this truck. And I sure enough woke up not caring. God can work miracles in your life. He sure can. You just ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. And it was in that moment that I was listening to that guy, that preacher guy. I was like, I'm not supposed to be worried. He has a plan. So whatever I'm going through, it's part of his plan. He has a purpose for my life. And this is just part of his plan. So I just need to trust him and not stress. So we're going to work out. I'll have to come back over here tonight and pick up my computer, because I have stuff that it's little schoolwork that you have to do. It's like all of these categories. One of them is games. One of them is like words. One of them's questions that ask you about the literature that you read for the degree. I can't do that until after 5. I don't have access to it until Monday after 5. I want to go ahead and complete that, though. They give you 4 days to complete it before your final test on Friday. But go ahead and knock it out. because it sounds like Allie's going to be coming to pick up the truck. They infuriate me because they know the circumstances. I've told them everything. All of it's been recorded. And then you get on the phone with them and they play stupid. That pisses me off when people do that. Don't it aggravate you when you know somebody knows something and they want to play like they didn't know something? That's lying. That's two-facedness. I don't play those games. And anybody that plays those games, I kick them to the curb. For instance, people will come and watch my channel and then talk to me on the phone and act like they don't watch my channel when I know that they do. You know what's going on. So why you get on the phone with me and act stupid? Because you're a game player. Because you play the fence. Because you're two-faced. Because you're manipulative. Because you have ulterior motives. That's why. Yeah, I don't do that fake shit. Red light. Stop. Well, now this leaves a lot of unanswered questions about I'm going to get to court. And this is exactly how a homeless person would have a warrant for their arrest. So, back in October of last year, the manager of a Planet Fitness called the police and said that I spit on her and assaulted her and threatened to beat her up. 2 of which were lies. Yes, I threatened to whoop her ass after she actually spit on me. And so it took me 3 months and $3,000 to get out of jail. $2,500 plus there was more cost involved in that. And I have to go to court to get that officially dismissed because I've been on unsupervised probation for 6 months. Not that it's anybody's business, and the reason that I didn't tell my channel members is because my own channel members are fake and they'll try to stab me in the back with this information, so I kept it to myself to protect my peace and to protect my freedom, because so many people are trying to harm me, like the state did, like the government did. They're trying to do the same thing that I told you happened to me. You're watching it. So I got to get a rubber stamp on this paperwork or the charges won't get dismissed. And I'll get in a ton of trouble for missing court. And now I don't have a way to get to court. And this is exactly the type of scenario that would lead a person into some misdemeanor charge that they didn't even do, leading into a prison sentence for failure to appear. It's crazy. I have no one that I can ask for a ride because everybody here is on drugs or either crazy or manipulative or two-faced. I don't allow that type of behavior around me because I hold higher standards for myself, because the behavior that I display towards others is on a whole nother level than people have ever showed me. You know what I mean? So I just don't put myself around trash. So I guess we'll have to walk there from Madison, which will probably take a few days. Because I have to drop my truck off in Madison so that they can pick it up. I doubt that they would come and get it tonight, so I'll probably sleep in it tonight and then call them tomorrow to see if they can give me some kind of answer as to when exactly, what day this week they're going to come pick it up, you know? I'm just so proud of myself for doing the right things, for always doing what's right. So proud of myself. don't want to tell the school yet what I have going on. Even though I know that one teacher watches me, she won't say nothing. I need to call them and maybe, I don't know, maybe I should just leave it alone and wait till the end of the week. I don't know. Oh God, is this a killer? Probably. Oh, maybe not. I gotta open the gate, y'all. Well, at least I paid my storage shed for 3 months. That was smart. I've gotten good at this. What bills come first? Food, water, storage, cell phone, school, insurance, truck. I do like how this schooling is set up for me to like, where's my shoes? I do like how this schooling was set up for me to do what I want when I want, kind of. Like I could go at my own pace and do the schoolwork 2 or 3 times a day. Like I can take a break, like I can do part of an assignment in the morning, then I can take a break and do part of an assignment in the afternoon type of thing. I did like that. But, yeah. I don't need fixing, honey. I know that your soul is doomed to damnation, but mine's not. Oh. Shoes, socks. You know, the fact that I speak God's name makes a lot of people hate me. They've proven this. They did a study on this. And if you say God's name, it makes people angry. They did a study on this. Fact check me. Anybody that speaks God's name is going to be hated. It speaks about that in Revelations as well. I've been hated my whole life. At least this time it's for something worthy, right? God is the only person that's ever been here for me. The only one. And that's a fact. My own mother and father wasn't even here for me. God's always been here. He always will be. He's the only friend you'll ever have. Oh, that's what it was. It was prophecy. It was something in the Bible talking about how God strips you of these worldly things to put his plan for your life in order. Ooh, I got chill bumps. There's Bible verses that talks about how God will strip you of these worldly possessions so that he can put his plan in motion for your life. It's crazy. Gotta stay hydrated. Are you okay? Duke Energy bucket truck. You need help? While I got a car, do you need a ride? You know, there's so much relief I'm feeling right now. Like, I know that I'm going to be on the streets and I'm going to be exposed and I'm going to be fighting with society every day because people target homeless people. But I feel such a sense of relief knowing that I don't have to struggle anymore because of this truck. This has been my main problem. You know, I don't make $3,000 a month, and that's how much it was costing to support this. So the fact that I did it for a year is a miracle. You know, it was only because of the generosity of my channel members donating to me that I was able to pay my truck, able to get gas, able to go look for jobs, able to go to school. So, you know, people are struggling. It is what it is. Hundreds of thousands of people are being laid off every month, if not millions. We only have the numbers of how many people are applying for unemployment. We don't have the actual number of people that are being laid off. That's just the people that qualify for unemployment, and it was 247,000 last week. And they're expecting that to be 100,000 more this week, which would put it at 347,000 people applying for unemployment this week. That's what economists are saying. Fact check me. So if we have that many people applying for unemployment, that means that they've either been laid off or their companies went out of business. They're going to go back into the job market and be looking for work that does not exist. It sucks. I think it's going to get really bad. I think it's going to get really bad. I've been saying that for 2 years, and everything I've spoke about has come to fruition. So it's unfortunate. Things could have went in a different direction if people were out here fighting. They're scared. I get it. I don't know what I have. I know I don't have mayonnaise. I got some reading I need to do on my phone for school. I can download the PDF reading stuff on here, but I can't do my tests, my quizzes, or anything like that on my phone. It has to be through the portal for school. So, and I can't keep my computer on me in case they repo my stuff. I can't carry the computer around. It's too heavy. I went through that last year. My back was killing me. After I finally got my truck back, and I won't be able to get it back this time. When I got it back last time, the reason I got it back last time is because they had not repossessed it yet. It was still sitting on the list yet. And I called them and said, hey, I have the money. And they let me keep it. This is a different scenario though. So there'll be no chance of me getting it back once they pick it up. It is what it is. And I'm like literally filled with relief. Filled with, you know how much this is going to change my life? I will completely be broken free from the binds of my abuser and kidnapper finally. Because his name was listed on this vehicle. I'm the primary loan holder, but his name was listed. This was debt bondage. This was debt bondage. Okay? So, bondage is now broken. And I think that that is what fills me with so much peace, knowing that I never have to go through this again. Knowing that God has a plan for my life. Knowing that God is speaking through me. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful that He got me clean. I'm grateful that He got my life on track. I'm grateful that He's kept me clean. I'm grateful for everything that God has given me. And it's only Him that has been there for me. Only Him. I think that that's what He's trying to show me. He wants people to know that this worldly stuff is irrelevant. No one here will ever have your back like God will. He's your only friend, your only ally, and the only person you'll ever need. I'm just grateful. I'm better off on the streets than being psychologically tortured and sexually abused. Everybody is. You're better off homeless than in a toxic environment. What a pretty day. It's already 85 degrees though, so it's extremely hot. The humidity is on 80. It's very sticky out there. You can barely breathe because it's so hot. Can y'all believe 2 strips of bacon was $2.68 this morning? That was crazy. Oh, thank you. I can't see, but thank you. I'll see when I stop. 2 slices of bacon, $3. And that's exactly how car life becomes more expensive. A pack of bacon will run you, what, $4.50 to $6? You get, what, a whole pound of bacon? Well, when you're living out of a car, you have to go through a drive-thru to get it. There's no other way to get it. Sure, you could eat a $1.50 nasty biscuit from Hardee's that's going to make you feel like shit, not give you energy, and constipate you. I don't know who would choose that over a whole food, but I digress. But you get what I'm saying. Everything is more expensive because you're buying it on the go. You can't buy fruits and vegetables and refrigerated items to keep on you unless you have a Jackery, which was one of the things that I was planning to get, and I even had a small fridge, but oh well. Too sorry, it's so sad. Too sorry, so sad. Now you don't have a truck, so oh well. Oh well. It sure beats having to get drunk and put needles